I'm hanging out with Robbie the robot today. He's such a good dancer. We've spent the whole day listening to fun music and dancing our hearts out. We also read a couple books together. I read a few to Robbie, and then he read one to me. I have to be honest, Robbie might be an amazing dancer, but he's not the best reader. He needs to work on his fluency skills. He reads like a robot does. Maybe I can give Robbie some tips on his fluency. When we read a passage, story, or text, we want to avoid sounding like a robot. By reading fluently, our words sound smooth and we can truly understand and comprehend the words that we're reading. It also helps anyone listening to our story enjoy being our audience, and it helps them to comprehend what we're saying as well. Comprehension is important. We want us or our audience to be able to answer questions about the story or retell the story. So, how exactly can we read fluently? When reading fluently, one goal is to read accurately. That means that we read the words correctly. It's important not to skip over or take out complete words from the story that we're reading. We don't want to add in extra words where they don't belong either. We can avoid doing this by reading at a smooth pace. The pace that we read at is how fast or how slow we're reading. Our pace greatly affects our comprehension and fluency of our reading. Reading too fast or too slow can affect our comprehension of what we're reading. Our goal is to always read at a smooth pace. When we read too fast, we can't understand what we're... Just kidding. But as you can see, when we read too fast, we just can't understand what we're reading. This is the same if we read too slow. When we read too slow, we don't connect the first word to the next, and this makes it harder to comprehend or understand what we're reading. I'm not sure Robbie will ever improve his reading fluency. He is a robot after all. He'll probably always read in a robot voice. But we aren't robots, so we can read fluently with accuracy and a strong pace. We can avoid adding in words or skipping over words. We can also use expression and emotion as we read by pausing at commas or periods. Robbie might be a robot, but we don't need to sound like robots when we're reading.